Hello and welcome back to our HIP New World Order campaign. In our last episode, we have been continuing our lengthy war against the Timurids on behalf of Vladimir, and perhaps I was just being unduly pessimistic about it, but we won a couple of battles in here that I was really expecting to lose, and we're up to 80% war score now. A lot of it from battles, and a lot of it from the Timurids' continuing inability to actually siege anything up here in Perm. So, we have just won another battle here. The majority, or in fact the entirety of the enemy troops are retreating to Uzun. Not quite all of them, some of them are headed elsewhere. But I think we'll go ahead and actually follow them and press our advantage as much as we can. Just merge our troops here. How many troops have you got left, Timurids? Only 46,000, so we've killed basically all of their Events 1 troops. Which might put a damper on their ability to expand further in the future, but we'll see. I think they've probably grabbed enough land that they will be able to expand it as much as they want. Still all going to Uzun, or mostly. That's fine, they should have low enough morale that we'll win an easy enough victory anyway. Also, twice their numbers helps. And we see an enemy soldier cut off from the others. A highborn noble. And apparently he runs away. Okay. Sounds good. Before you land the finishing blow on the enemy soldier, who now lays half dead, crumpled on the ground, he grins and says defiantly, "My ancestors are smiling at me, German trash. Can you say the same?" We've been killing a lot of people who insult our ancestors. You'd think they would learn. Captured a duke and various other people. Okay. Sounds good. Enemy troops are all headed over here. We'll keep following. And I think maybe after this battle, it might be a good idea to go and try and fight the Crimean army, since we've taken out most of the Timurids. We apparently stand to lose that kingdom title on succession. I guess people are not voting for our chosen heir. They want this guy instead. I suppose we could just grant it to somebody in here right now. Is that for this county? No, apparently it's not. I think we'll just grant it to the king or queen here. This one county is not a big deal. We might even still be able to declare war for it over some CB or other. We'll still keep her as a vassal for now, though. Okay, that battle is won, and we are up to 84%. Our Crown Authority faction is dangerous again, though. Come on now. I just granted you a kingdom. Don't do me dirty like this. I don't think it'll fire below 80% anyway, so I think we're safe. For now, at least. While discussing war plans with the courtier, they give you a useful idea, so we get some minor bonuses here. That's good. So we are not really at a huge advantage here against this other army, and if we take some attrition along the way, it could be bad for us. So I think what we'll do is advance to there, and we'll send these boats somewhere to pick up some more troops. We have 16k available down here. That's pretty good. Let's see, where is closer? Probably here. So we'll raise them. So I'm hoping that now between the ticking war score from control of the war goal and whatever we can pick up in another few battles with the Crimean army here, we should be able to get to 100% for Vladimir. Our new vassal queen is revoking things from her vassals already. She did get out of that faction, okay. Good, good. And Crimea just had a revolt fire. Unfortunate for them. Apparently we're being told about the Grand Mayor's supposed vile heresies again, but he doesn't look like a heretic, and he likes me, so we'll let it slide. So you are headed down to here right now, okay. The revolt capital. My son is turning into an arrogant little braggart. Guess we don't mind too much if he's proud. We'll land this 16k here. And we'll wait a little while for them to regain morale and just attack with both of these armies, I think. Oh, never mind. They are coming in to attack us instead. Well, we should actually just be able to change their mind about that. Give us some time to actually regain some morale. My son was curious about the visitors, but was polite enough to wait until the Chamberlain had escorted them to their rooms before he started asking thousands of questions about them. Where they came from, why they look so different, and who they were, so he's going to be gregarious, which he already is. So that is fine. Alright, so this is a step, and there is no river crossing anywhere. We'll just send in both of our armies here. Arrive only one day apart. You will arrive first though, so we'll make sure that our top men are on the job. Up to 91%. Still no progress on them sieging anything in their war goal, that's good. The Great Holy War for Vladimir is back to 1% in the Grand Duchess's favor, so hopefully she should be able to put that one to rest pretty soon. Our battle has started. 36 versus 20. Should be an easy victory. Fighting across the field, you see an enemy soldier cut off from the others. We'll charge. It's this guy, and he is going to run away. Okay. Okay, another 5% war score or so. I think this war is basically over now. The ticking war score will get us to 100 before they can siege anything, even if they were to start trying immediately, which they apparently are not doing. So I think we can just get our troops back on our boats and start bringing them home. I guess we'll just set this person free. We'll just land them down here in Epirus. kind of surprised the Timurids have not had any revolts or factions fire yet, since they have had so many of their troops wiped out. They're apparently still doing okay. This is the only war they're in right now. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody declared on them, though. I mean, they're still relatively powerful at 50,000. So maybe they are safer than I'm giving them credit for. And there aren't really that many powerful neighbors around them. These guys only have 21k, for example. Miser does share a border with them. They have 44k, so they don't even have them outmatched in numbers at this point. Let's not disband our retinue. I was just trying to disband the boats. Thank you. Is this our whole retinue now? Apparently it is. Got a lot of reinforcing to do there. Somebody is usurping a county, that's fine. It's costing us 55 gold a month to reinforce these, okay. Well, we can afford it. For now. So, some Timurid armies are headed into Perm. But they are not going to accomplish anything in time, I think. There is 100%. So let's have a look and see how much money Vladimir is going to get from this, if they even do get monetary compensation for winning a defensive invasion. I think they probably do. Yeah, they just gained almost 2,000 gold, that's pretty good. Okay, you're welcome, Vladimir. Hopefully that will lessen the sting of me taking over your entire country for my dynasty. Assuming that you start having children. Already have a child, good. Alright, so I think we'll just march our retinue back up into our lands here. So let's check on these other wars that we've been in, because we haven't been paying any attention to them. This one is the Bulgarian claim on here against Alba. Alba is winning, but looks like Bulgaria might have been turning it around a bit. They have the only visible army here apart from a few hundred troops from Alba. Maybe we'll actually go and help with this since we do have this retinue here. We can also raise our troops from Epirus and send them over. The other one I think is the Hungarian Revolt or Civil War, which it seems that Hungary is handling pretty well with Lithuania's help. And apparently our Queen of Schwaben has died a natural death, meaning that we need to get a new guardian for our daughter. Probably someone who will benefit from the opinion bonus. I guess the new queen, why not? And we'll appoint this Duke as our spy master. We'll send him to scheme against France. Okay, Jerusalem has been called into something. Perhaps this war? Nope. It's Hungary's war, okay. Well, we'll be just fine fighting this 5,000 if we're going to catch it. Which we are not. But we'll divert our troops to see if we can catch it in the next county. Okay, the Timurids trying to revoke things and failing. Alright, we're going to catch them here. In the hills, probably. Should do just fine, though. That's 89% for Alba. Don't think we're going to get into this battle in time, but we should be able to fight the Bulgarian army in a separate one. And we will catch them there. Okay. There you go, you are welcome, Alba. Looks like Hungary is not too far from being at peace either, so we are finally going to be at peace. And our son had a daughter who is quick. Okay, actually twins. And a strong one. Okay, that's fine. Decent start. Strong geniuses would be better, but he's got time. Can't stop thinking of all those prisoners in my dungeon. They are at my complete mercy. What a thrill it would be to hurt them, to hear the sweet screams, to see the panic in their eyes. We'll just resist our impulses. The Venetian Liberation Revolt here, which is, I'm assuming, fighting Corsica and Sardinia, so they're probably headed down here to siege something. We'll just ignore them. So I think during that long and drawn-out war, most of our truces would have expired. We still have a truce with Poland, but I don't think we have any reason to go to war with them. We will be able to attack Livonia, though, and if we have a CB to take this county, we will be able to declare for that against Ruthenia. Otherwise, we might just declare a holy war against Crimea and start expanding in this area a little bit. Since we've almost exhausted all of the Romuva land here that we were previously taking. Recently, I've taken my ward with me when I traveled around the country visiting different villages, castles, and cities. I constantly explain to my ward how people trade, what sort of crops we grow on the land, and so on. So we will gain some stewardship. Good. We could also declare on Crimea down here for the Kingdom of Thessalonica if we wanted. But a lot of that is held by Alba and Bulgaria, so I'm not sure we're going to be able to actually take that easily. Unless we can take enough land from Crimea to be able to create the kingdom title, which does not actually seem likely. We won't pledge peace for 15 years, we'll take the ambition to win a war, probably. Since we'd like to do that. Maybe we'll take the opportunity while we're at peace to hold a grand tournament, which is apparently something we have not done yet. Might be silly to spend 200 gold on that while we're losing 60 a month. I think we'll set our retinue to reinforce at half speed for a while. Looks like Corsica is losing some battles against the Liberation Revolt there, which is a terrible shame. I suppose we can check our CBs against Ruthenia to see if we can actually take that county. We do have a de jure claim on behalf of this Duke. Okay, good. It's time to let the tournament begin, and for the next 2 months, let all show their martial brilliance. This is the time. Prepare the first aid tents for the barrage of injuries and maimings. Okay, never mind. He was just killed. Nothing we can do for him, unfortunately. You were wounded. Maimed. And this guy has been crowned the winner of my grand tournament. Good for him. Not particularly good personal combat skill. You got second. And this Count of Kefalonia has come third. And we have yet more maimings and woundings. But perhaps it will end before anyone else. Nope. He didn't quite escape the tournament. He's been wounded. This guy's been maimed. Oh my lord. More woundings. Please let it end. Killed. Oh, thank God, the tournament is over, and now it's time to bask in the glory. So everyone is slightly happier, which should help out with our factions as well. So on that note, we are just about out of time, so we'll leave it here. Thanks for watching, and join me again next time.